RTO here. Hope you're all well. Welcome to another retro ranking. And this is take two because I've got halfway through the original recording and then dreaded Gardner's come back with his strimmer, making a hell of a racket. So I've had a cup of tea and they've disappeared. So finally we can get on. So today in retro ranking we are looking at my favourite songs by someone that I share the same birthday with, and it's an absolute honour to. And we're talking about John Lennon, of course, born 9th of October 1940. And there's not much we can say about John. Great songwriter, wrote loads of songs, of course, with Paul, and remains the most successful in history. He made a new album called Double Fantasy. Things were starting to move again after a little break from the music industry, and a certain Mark David Chapman decided that he'd shoot him and take one of the greatest songwriters the world ever produced, such as Sad Day, 8th of December 1980. You know, just turned 40. The world was at his knees again, and Chapman shot him twice in the back. Disgraceful man. Anyway, I'm going to choose my top 10 songs by John Lennon, and a few honourable mentions, of course. So, coming in at number 10, go to 1970, and the album John Lennon and Plastic Ono Band, and the song Isolation. I like this song because it's very, very simple. John, piano, drum. The forerunner to Imagine, I think. It's a really nice song, great lyrics. Just love that song. It's a good album as well. Okay, coming in at number 9. Go to 1970 again. And this is a single that got to number 5 in the UK, number 3 in the US. It's Instant Karma, We All Shine On. This is the first of 3 tracks in this top 10 that is very hand clappy, basic, join in song. And this is one of them. Catchy tune. He wrote some great catchy tunes, and this is one of them. I love this song. Always have. Okay then, coming in at number 8. Now, this is from 1971, got to number 2 in the UK, number 42 in US. And Happy Christmas War Is Over. Okay, we're talking about a Christmas song in the middle of another sort of heat wave in the UK. But it's just one of the great Christmas songs. Yoko sounds great on here, the choir sound good, and they certainly don't make Christmas songs like this anymore. It was a true classic, and it gets turned out every year, and when you hear this you know it's Christmas. Great track. Okay then, coming in at number 7, another of these clappy hand tracks from 1969, got to number 2 in the UK, number 14 in the USA, and it is Give Peace a Chance. Again, quirky, easy chorus. You can play this anywhere. Buskers can play it, as long as you've got someone playing a guitar or even a piano, anything. It's a great track, and it's just memorable. Okay then, coming at number 6, we go back to 1970 and the John Lennon Plastic Ono album, and it's the brilliant Working Class Hero. Great lyrics from John. Again, one of them meaningful lyrics about life, about the working class, I just love this song. One of the best songs on that album. Terrific stuff. Okay, then coming in at number 5, we now go to 1981. Sadly, after he'd left us. This one got to number 1 in the UK, number 2 in the USA, and it is Woman, a posthumous number 1 for John. A brilliant song from a brilliant album. You just think this, you know, if he'd have gone on tour with this and he hadn't have been shot, what a tour this would have been. Great track from the album. Really, really good. Okay then, coming in at number 4. We'll go to 1980 now. Got to number 1 both sides of the Atlantic, and it's the lovely Just Like Starting Over. Remember the first time I heard this song? It was just before he died. And I thought, wow, John's back, brilliant. So they released this, and obviously it went to number 1 all over the place. It's just a brilliant track, and I love the bell on it. That one little bing, brilliant track. Love playing that. It's just a nice rock and rolly number with lots of sort of sound. Just an all-round great track. Okay, then coming in at number 3, we go to 1984 now. Got to number 6 in the UK, number 5 in the US. It's from the Milk and Honey album, the posthumous, still struggle with words, release, and the song is Nobody Told Me. Love the lyrics in this. One of John's quirky little numbers. Great guitar work. Love the video to this. Just a really nice song, and you know, every time I hear this, it sort of, I have a little bit of sadness, because when this was released, he wasn't with us, but he left us something really good. Okay, then coming in at number 2, go back to 1981 now. Number 30 in the UK, number 10 in the USA, and it's the brilliant Watching the Wheels. This is a great song. I think it's one of the best songs on Double Fantasy, and I can't believe it didn't get any higher in the UK. I actually think this is a little bit better than Woman. It's just a brilliant song. I love the lyrics. It's just about watching the world go by, isn't it? I'm just sitting here watching the wheels go by. Brilliant. Had such a way with words to John Lennon. So, my number 1. It's a bit obvious. 1971. Number 1 in the UK, number 3 in the USA. 1975. Got to number 6 in the UK. And then when it was released again in 1981, it got to number 1. And it's the brilliant Imagine. Second time this has been number 1 in a top 10 retro ranking. First time it was for Alan White's tribute that he plays on it. And it's just a brilliant song. I think I said this on that show. This is at the end of the brilliant film The Killing Fields, where Pran meets up with, I can't even think of his name, I know his real name, Sam Warburton, maybe some Sam something. Sam, having a memory lapse today, but when they meet up and they're playing on the car radio, it's just lovely. Brings a tear to your eye. It's probably the best song that John Lennon ever wrote, in my mind. It's the piano playing on it is just brilliant. Simple. And then of course you've got that very simple drum beat from Alan White. Superb. Okay, that's my top 10, but of course I've got some honourable mentions. So my first honourable mention is a song from 1969. Got to number 12 in the UK, number 30 in the USA, and it is Cold Turkey. A song that's sort of forgotten about. I like this because it's got some great riffs in it. The guitar works good, it's got a groovy bass line, and it's just a great little song. Okay, my second one today is from the Imagine album from 1971, and it's Jealous Guy. It was released as a single as well in 1985, and it just reached number 65 in the UK, number 80 in the US. But of course, it got in 1981. It was covered by Roxy Music, who took it to number 1. And when you put both versions up against each other, it's a great song, great lyrics. But musically, I think I prefer the Roxy Music version. I don't dislike this song from John's version, but I just think Roxy Music, that sax added some greatness to it. But it's still great lyrics from John. And my final one today is again from the Imagine album, and it's So Hard. I love this. This is a bluesy rock track. Now, I don't know if this was something that he had penned for the Beatles, but you can imagine the Beatles could have done this. That's how good the track is. It's a great track, really strong track. Okay then, that's all for today. I'll be back tomorrow, of course, with a Marathon Wednesday, and tomorrow is a viewer's request, and it's Scandinavian rockers, Pretty Maids. Now, I'd only heard a few of their songs up until someone asked me to do this, and I think they're a great band. I'm looking forward to that one, so I'll be back for that. If you like this video, give me a little thumbs up, and most importantly, if you really like what we do on the channel, subscribe and remember to hit that bell, because the more bells we get, the more viewers we get, and the more subscribers. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great day, and bye for now.